Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live. It's Tuesday night, and just like any other Tuesday night, this one is just like the others, except a little bit different. Different events happened today than a week ago today. That's why it's different. But it's the same in some ways, in some aspects. This is a completely scripted live stream. Everything that you hear tonight, every single syllable, is completely scripted and written in advance. So even though this is live, I'm just reading a script. So there you have it. All right, let's see who's here with us tonight. What do we have? Let's find the audience. A little bit different. There we go. We got Jamie Foxx is here. Good to see Jamie Foxx. Welcome. Good to see you. We also have the Global Warmers hanging loose with us tonight. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to you guys. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Lassie's Farm is here. Good to see you. And Electric Ninja. Let's get to our first comment, shall we? From Lars Job. Lars Job says the following here. Not to get conspiratorial, but I don't think for a second that some of the motivation for the government to cook the numbers isn't to dissuade people from purchasing metals. That's what a lot of people feel the same way. I think there probably is some effort at least, or some campaign at least, to kind of discourage people from buying in one form or another, for sure. Good to see Magic Micah is here. Good to see Magic Micah. D. Peterson, welcome. Jimmy J is here. Good to see you. And Chuck and Plata is here. All right, good to see. Give Ara a big hug for me. We've got Oxosol is here. Newbie, good to see Oxosol. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Ox. And Kyle Reinhardt, Travis is here. And Zardoz is here, too. All right, very good. And, yeah, Magic Mike is here right on time. Thank you, Lars. Yes, I think that's probably, I think there's some good reason to think that would be the case. DD Prepper is got a comment here. Let's see what DD Prepper has to say, shall we? Now I have a question for you, Sal. Let's play an interesting game. Where you are the central banker of the Salivation Nation, you definitely have my vote, just a thought experiment. Where are you setting on 100 tons of gun? Where are you setting 100 tons of gun? And I was wondering if you'd be willing to take a percentage of that and trade it in for silver. And what percentage would you trade for silver? With the gold and silver ratio around 80-3, I think if I was in your position, I would be willing to trade up to 25% stake in silver. Trade it for silver. Just curious what you would do as a central banker, Salivation Nation. Well, DD Prepper, there's a problem. 100 tons of gold. That's a lot of gold. Storing it up in such a way would be a problem. So if you took 25% of that and turned it to silver, you'd have an even bigger silver storage problem. And, DD Prepper, another thing too is central banks do not store silver. Now, if I was a central bank, that would mean I would probably be an actual nation too. And I would probably have a strategic stockpile of silver from which I would procure from the secondary market or through other sources, and likely as cheap as possible, likely through the LBMA or what have you, whatever entity I could get it for the cheapest amount possible for each of those 1,000-ounce bars. And then I would store it in a strategic stockpile location and not trade any of my gold for silver in that regard. Because central bankers or central banks around the world procure it to strengthen up the reserves. And silver really is not seen as a reserve, sadly, even though I do think it has some strategy or strategic use as well as a monetary use. So I would just diversify outside without trading, if that makes any sense. That's what I would do. And in a sense, that's kind of what I'm doing here. I know the gold to silver ratio is high, but I'm hanging on to my silver and accumulating gold, just focusing more on gold right now. Good to see Dan. We're going to slurp a little bit of coffee here. Throat's getting dry. I do have a granola bar I'm going to be chewing on too. But you guys are great. Lars is here. There you go. All right. And Lars is with us. He had to buy a St. Gons double eagle today. Way to go. Way to go. Gold and silver says here. Says, Sal, you seem a little hesitant here. Let me get to this. You seem a little hesitant in your iconic byline. Let me say that when you walk through an airport someday and someone belts out, let's explore, You know you have made your mark on the planet in a positive way. Indeed. Yes, and that is true. You know, if that were to happen, it would be quite an interesting experiment. That would be something else to see. Wow. All right. I wonder if anybody ever just randomly does that anyway, even though I'm not around. Then I would really know I'd made my mark if I knew it was happening. Thank you, Gold and Silver. Expat Gringo. Ask a question here on this video. It says, Sal, in your opinion, how much gold is adequate to be holding? How much silver? How much platinum? For those that can afford to sit on it or hide in the mattress. You know, it's tough. That's a tough one. I've done videos kind of about that subject in a roundabout way, or directly in some cases, and it really is up to the individual. But I think that probably for silver, it's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 ounces, probably, is a good, generic, broad-reaching amount. For gold, I would say probably 10, 20 ounces, probably 20 ounces, leaning more towards 20, maybe even, maybe 20, 30 ounces tops. I don't know. I think would be good for gold. And platinum, you know, that's going to be completely up to the individual. I don't even want to go there for platinum, because that's just going to be what everybody's comfortable in doing, regards to their comfortability. And you only should own as much as you're comfortable of your understanding. In other words, your understanding of the dynamics of the markets and the like. And it's going to be different for each person. For instance, there could be somebody that's earning well over 6 figures that may not be comfortable having more than 500 ounces of silver and 10 ounces of gold. For them, that's enough. There may be somebody who earns $50,000 a year who should have 2,000 ounces of silver and 80 ounces of gold. Would be a goal for them. It's just going to depend on the individual. But anyways, all right. And Magic Micah's got a pretty good goal here. 100 ounces of gold and 1,000 ounces of silver. I think that's a good goal to work towards for sure. That is a little heavier on gold, and I'm actually of the same mindset, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking that is a good ratio, 10-to-1, silver and gold, and that's kind of what I would like to do, actually. All right, if I could. Good to see Judith and Dan Davis is here, and Judith and Dan, thank you for the stuff you sent me. I love the video about the guy taking the Biden rounds and making a Trump statue or Trump poured piece out of it. That was pretty cool. And roller skate and actor, SAG actor, roller skate and SAG actor. All right, Screen Actors Guild. Wow, that's pretty cool. Before we get to that, though, we have a call from Vermont. Hello, Scott Johnson. Good to see you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, this is Ella, and I'm calling you from Healthcare Support. How are you today?
I'm doing good, Ella. How are you?
I'm also fine. Thanks for asking. Actually, sir, most of the people are not getting benefit for the new year. So that's why we're calling you, just to make sure you are not missing any benefit that Medicare offers you. So you have Medicare Part A and Part B, right?
Yep, I got them both.
Okay, and sir, by the grace of God, how old are you? What is your age?
Now which one do you want to know? You want to know how old I am or what my age is? Which one?
What is your age?
68.
68.
Yes.
So God bless you with good health and long life.
Thank you, but I didn't sneeze.
And how do you pronounce?
Go ahead.
I said, how do you pronounce your first and last name?
It's Beavis Butlick. It's Beavis Butlick.
Beavis Butlick?
Yes, Beavis, Beavis, Butlick, Buttlick, E. There's an E at the end of the Butlick. Let me call her back. I didn't get a chance to ask her who her father was. Dang it. I'd like to get her Funky Cole Medina. That's right, I should have asked that, and who her father. Those are the questions we need to find out. If she would like a Funky Cole Medina, number one, and number two, I need to know who her daddy is. I want to know who her father is. Now, if anybody in the chat would like to reveal who their father is, I'm open to finding out who your daddies are while we wait. She didn't give me enough time to finish my granola bar. All right. I'll finish here. Okay, now, roller skating SAG actor says we both have one and of only less than 6,500 pieces. I thought they were close to 7,000 mintage, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is 6,500. I called my local PM coin dealer, and he offered only $45 over spot. Wow. Yeah, I'm over 83% of these are coming back as MS70s. Latest numbers for selling this coin are over $5,000. Hold that bad boy. At $22.50, it looks like your investment has already paid off. Proofs are selling for much less. Wow, thank you, roller skate and SAG actor. I'm going to hold on to it, and mainly for the historic reasons or the importance of having this particular piece. But thank you, well done, and thank you. And I'm curious, are you really an actor with a membership in the Screen Actors Guild? That's pretty cool if you are. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, I've got New York City checking in. Good to see you, sir. And by the way, good to see Cybercurrent Twitcher. I am old enough to be CCT's dad as well. Behave, 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 CCT. No farting in the sheets tonight. All right, there we go. JM Unleashed. My dad is Fidel Castro. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's get moving up here again to Mark Matt's comment here. We're going to get a little lesson here from Mark's comment. He says, what most stackers do not understand is that all commodities, gold, silver, platinum, oil, coin, gas, ethanol, etc., pork bellies, all the commodities, just as back in the day with the tulip mania and pork bellies, the CME Commodities Exchange have made most all commodities pricing a manipulated item by speculators. Yep. And most of them are manipulated in some form or another. JPM Chase and any of the billionaires can force prices in any direction with real materials that are traded thousands to one of futures trading. In other words, a derivatives market. Oil, for instance, should trade well down to the teens with real use. However, through OPEC and rigged CMEs, we will cut oil flow and prices jump 30%. Gold and silver is not much different. Speculators know what real use needs are, so they manipulate them to keep the dollar where the use can be kept up without forcing them at a lower cost at alternatives. And prices are not going far without the central banks and speculators moving it. Mark, Matt, I agree with everything you said, except for the people that believe that there is real silver price suppression differ from all the other regular commodities. They feel there's an extra effort to keep the price of silver down for more reasons than what you say there. But I'm with you overall. There is manipulation up and down. But anyways, all right. Yes, thank you, Silver Wolverine. He's got one too. All right. What is the mintage on those things again? Is it? I thought it was like 6,800. Is it 60? Is it 6,500? All right. Austin Wallace, I think tea is a commodity. There's coffee and scotches too, like Silver Patriot says. All right, and Bozian Stacker, who's here. Good to see Bozian Stacker. He's been watching a lot of the old videos. I appreciate that very much. He commented on a video earlier and said, you know, it's a shame this hasn't had any views since for so long, and only until he came along and it got another view. Here's another scammer calling. We're going to see who we can find out who this scammer's dad is. Let's see here. Hello?
Hi, is this Jim?
Yes, this is Jim.
Hi, Jim Miller. My name is Samantha. How are you?
I'm doing well, Samantha. Is it Samantha?
That is correct.
Hi, Samantha. I'm doing just fine and dandy. Like sweet candy.
I just say I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but that's just me.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. Yes, and very good. How may I serve you today?
So I am with LG Resources.
Oh,
You qualified for, I'm sorry, you wanted to see if your business qualified for the employee retention credits. I wanted to go through it with you and see if you do.
well, now,
Okay.
Samantha, when I think of algae resources, I'm thinking of something that you may find in a pond, that grows and it's all green, and it can be bad too because it can prevent sunlight from getting down to the creatures below. So they like to get rid of the algae. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm from Phoenix, so I have no idea.
No,
I have desert fish over here.
very dry. You got the Salt River there flowing, and it's mostly salt more than water, right?
That is correct.
Yes, indeed. Phoenix is a beautiful city, though. It sure is.
It is, but I'm moving to Dallas soon.
All right. Nice. Dallas. All right. Very, very good.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. But what do you know about the ERC, if you have any idea?
Well, you know me. I'm down with the ERC. And,
Yeah.
and I don't know a whole lot about it other than there are 3 letters in the alphabet. So maybe you can
Okay.
explain it to me in meticulous detail, Samantha.
I can if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay.
I just like hearing your voice, so it's all good in the neighborhood.
Well, thank you. All right, so let me break it down for you. So the ERC stands for Employee Retention Credit. So basically, someone was smart enough to write into the CARES Act that has 400 pages of legislation that basically says if you got screwed over during COVID, we're going to give you money back for the payroll taxes that you paid during that time period. And those time periods are going to be 2020 and 2021. The quarters are going to start in 2020, 2, 3, and 4, and the first 3 quarters of 2020.
Now, Samantha, can I stop you right there? Because when you said you were going to break it down, I was expecting you to rap. So I was expecting some sort of rhyme going on and a little hip-hop music going in the background. We didn't quite get that. But if you can have it with a little bit more flair and maybe put a little bit of rhyming in it, then
I would. If I had those qualifications, I would happily do it. I put some background music on for you.
There you go. Yeah. Got to watch a copyright strike, so, other than that, yeah.
Yeah, so basically you have to file a 941, which is your quarterly payroll tax form. And you can qualify in 2 ways. So if your business was affected by more than 50% in 2020 and 20% in 2021, or if it didn't, because some of them don't, you can also qualify by the suspension test. So mandates, masks, supply chain issues, it's kind of a gray area, but I'll have you tell me, what affected you. And so.
Yeah, well, life is a gray area. And you're thinking of suspenders. I actually do wear suspenders. They're coming back in, and that's what our company does. We make suspenders, and they're starting to make a fashion comeback. You're going to start to see them in New York. The fashion models are going to be wearing suspenders. And what we make special kind of suspenders, we have the little metal clippings are going to be coated with silver.
Okay.
And we did this during COVID because we thought, what, silver is antimicrobial. It'll prevent any kind of germ spreadage and that type of thing. If spreadage is even a word. And so we've coated those little metal parts with silver. And then what we have for the elastic bands, we have little particles of neodymium magnets in there that will attract in that magnet, the little neodymium magnets. Those little magnets, like they're on the CCT silver slide, which I'm sure you've heard of, the Cyber Curtain Twitcher silver slide, so you can test silver, so that because that makes it diamagnetic, so you can slide silver down your suspenders and tell if it's genuine or not. So if you're at a coin shop and you see a 1955 Franklin $50, and is this thing really silver? You can take it and slide it down your suspender, and you can get a result pretty quickly. And boom, shalaka, you got yourself some legit silver.
Okay, wow, that's quite the business.
Yeah.
Okay, and where is your business located?
We are located out of Parsippany, New Jersey.
Can you spell that for me?
Parsippy. That sounds like Mississippi, but it's Parsippany.
Yeah.
NJ.
Okay.
Down with the NJ. Yes, indeed. I'm down with the NJ. That's Tony Soprano territory over there.
Okay. And what's the legal business name?
It is Silver Suspenders Incorporated.
Okay.
We changed it from Boom Shalaka Kaka, or Boom Shakalaka. That's what our business was before, but a lot of people had trouble spelling it and pronouncing it.
That's okay.
Like I just did for a minute there. I got a little tongue twisted, but it was Boom Shakalaka before. It's like, that just doesn't have the quite ring to it, like the Bada Bing, strip joint there. Yeah.
And what's the legal business address that's on the tax forms that you
Oh,
filed?
that is different. That is down in Louisiana.
Okay.
That's down in Monroe. It's 23 Peach Street, Monroe, Louisiana. 71. Yeah, Peach Street, like peachy, like I'm feeling nice and peachy.
Okay.
That type of thing. Yeah. And
what was
that's Monroe, Louisiana. And I'm already anticipating the next question. I'm willing to share it to you. You probably want to know who my father is.
Is he the majority owner?
He was the paternal owner of the business. Okay. And his name is Anakin. Yeah.
Anakin
Cloud Drifter. Anakin Cloud Drifter is his name.
Okay. Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, it's Anikin.
Okay.
And Cloud is Claud, like the little fluffy thing in the sky. Drifter is Drifter. There's two R's.
Okay,
I have no reason. It's of Zimbabwean descent, so I'm not sure where the other R came in, but you get it. It's
okay. And are there any majority owners of the business? And if so, what percentage?
It's just basically there's a couple. We've got it's 50 and 25. You want to know the other two owners' names?
I do.
Me, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, because I'm the
50% or the 25?
I'm the 25%, but the dollar, but Dad's kind of out and about. He's down in Louisiana. He's down in New Orleans right now. Okay. So he's out of commission. I can't talk. He's hard to get a hold of.
Okay. And then who's the other 25?
The other 25 is a guy named Theodore Kaczynski. Okay. And that's Kazinsky. Kaczynski.
Y as in yellow?
Y as in yolk, not yellow. Okay. But so yolks wait a second, yolks are yellow too, are they not?
That's true.
So let's go with Y as in yolk, because then we capture the yellow along with the nutritious part of the egg.
Perfect. And that's Kadzinsky as in yolk.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. And and your dad is the majority, he's the 50%.
Yeah, he's correct? A 50%er. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But I'm kind of what's that?
Oh, he's Anakin Cloud Drifter.
Yeah, Anakin Cloud Drifter. Yes, that's right.
Okay. And just so you know, because you are relatives.
Yeah.
The
only relatively speaking, we're relatives.
Oh, are you?
We're just relatively speaking.
Okay. Because otherwise, they will not see relatives as a W-2 employee.
Oh, I can disown my father. It's happened before. I can do it again. We can make that work out.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's fine. We can take care of that. We got lawyers that can handle that kind of stuff. And plus, when he's really mean to me, I'm like, you're dead to me. I disown you. I disown him. He gets on my nerves more than you get. Then he gets on my. He gets on my nerves more than I get on his nerves. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Are you the point of contact?
I am the point of contact. I'm the main guy. I'm the guy that handles all the marketing, all the business contacts. And we're going to make this thing roll with these suspenders. I can send you a pair if you'd like. There's 2 suspenders for, we were going to do 3, but we couldn't figure out where to put the third.
Okay.
Now, if you have any ideas, I got an idea where we can do the third. We can have 2 on each shoulder, one that goes with a loop that goes over your head and that goes down the front and back. So, like for you, it would be that would go in between your cleavage and then down the small of your back along your spine. Would you like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
And your email is jimhill@yahoo.com.
That's
correct?
it. Yep, you got it.
Okay. And you said that the silver suspender
keep the idea about the third suspender between you and me, okay? Is this call being recorded for quality assurance?
It is being recorded for quality assurance.
Dang. Can you find the DVR that this is being recorded on and make sure you delete the part about the silver suspender in the middle that goes down between the cleavage and the small of the back? Make sure you might be able to find the timestamp. Let's say hold on a second. We've been talking for 11 minutes and 6 seconds. So rewind it back to about, I'd say we started talking about that about 10 minutes and 20 seconds, I think, probably.
Yep. And your email is jimhill@yahoo.com.
Yeah. So if you delete from 10:25 to about 11 minutes, we'll be good. Because that's a trade secret, and I don't want anybody else to know about it other than you and me. You know what I'm saying? You can understand that, right?
I do. Let's move on though.
Okay.
What payroll software do you use?
We use the old QuickBooks.
QuickBooks. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty Intuit. Intuit's the name of the company that runs QuickBooks.
Okay. And did you receive federal funds like PPP?
Oh, I just got done using the bathroom. I'm all good here, ma'am. Now, I am drinking coffee, so I'll probably have to urinate later, but I don't have to go right now. So let's just move on. Go ahead.
Okay. Did you get any PPP loans?
Well, I mean, I know you're having fun with me, ma'am, and I appreciate that, but I don't need to borrow money to use a bathroom, if you want me to be honest with you.
I appreciate your humor, but I am being serious. So if you'd like me to help you, I can. But
right. Well, yeah, I know we're having fun, and that's great. I've got a good sense of humor too, but I don't have to go PP or PPP. It's usually just PP, just two P's.
Sir, I really appreciate it, but I really don't want to talk about anything inappropriate. So if you'd like me to help you, I can.
Okay. Right. Yes, and I mean, I'm not really big into potty humor either.
So I can help you.
So
I'd love to help you and make sure you get qualifying.
Right, because I'm not big into potty. I'm not big into potty humor anyway.
If we're going to be inappropriate, then I will hang up on you.
Right, we don't want to be inappropriate. So let's can the potty humor. Pun intended there. Let's can the potty humor. Go ahead and ask a question again, but be serious this time.
Did you get any federal funds like PPP loans?
Okay, I'm just going to answer the first part of the question. We did not get any federal funds. I'm not going to talk about any potty humor, though.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Now, all right. Does that answer your question?
It does.
All right. Very good.
But specifically, you did not get those loans. Is that correct?
I did not. I'm hoping. Does that mean I'm not eligible now?
No, absolutely not. You're perfectly fine so far.
I'm smooth sailing. We got past the potty humor. So now we're moving beyond the. Now this is great. You can delete that from the record too, on the recording too, about the you saying PPP. You know, that's just not. Go ahead.
If you did receive them, it would depend on what quarters you used and how much, and then it would determine how much ERC you can use depending.
Well, they have the new women's quarters, ma'am. Have you seen the new women's quarters? Eleanor Roosevelt just came out. Silver Wolverine told me about it. I'm not really big on some of the choices, but the women's quarters, are you talking about those are silver quarters, or are you talking about any kind of quarter?
Any kind, I guess.
Any kind.
Did you, did your business start before February 15th of 2020 or after?
Oh, way before. We've been in business for 14 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Proud of it.
2020. Okay. And how many full-time employees did you have in 2020? Doesn't have to be an exact number, but a rough estimate would be.
I'd say about 37.
37. Okay. And how many part-time employees did you have in 2020?
10.
Okay. 10 part-time. Okay. And then how many full-time employees did you have in 2021?
37. 10. We kept pretty steady on through COVID.
Good, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this next portion is going to have you kind of compare. So your baseline is going to be 2019.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to ask you about Q2 of 2020, and you're going to compare it to the same quarter of 2019 as your baseline. Okay.
All right. Now we're talking quarters again. Do you want me to get out a silver quarter, or do you want me to get out a one? Because they weigh different. They're different. One has. Are we going to compare
just a quarter and a date?
Before, okay. Well, I don't have a date yet, ma'am. Let's not get too far. So what I have is, unless you wanted the date of the quarter, I've got a quarter here that's dated 2022. I've got another one in my, hold on a second. Hold on. I'll tell you, you're going to be impressed with this, Samantha. You're going to like this. You hear that?
Do you actually have quarters?
Yeah, here's one. This is a Standing Liberty quarter.
Right.
And it is dated 1927. Hold on a second here. I'm going to check it with something here. What happened? Oh, 1920. 1920. Yeah, this is 1920.
Okay.
So,
Wonderful.
yeah. It's Standing Liberty, yeah.
So to help you through this process, I would highly recommend that you look up your 941 tax ones and your pay report.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you don't, just let me know what you know, and we'll move forward like that. So were your quarter 2 of 2020 losses more than 50% compared to quarter 2 in 2019?
You mean 2 quarters in 2019? I had these quarters. I think let's see here. One of these I bought after 2019. I've got a really banged up Seated Liberty quarter that's 1857. And I bought that one after 2019, but I don't have receipts for all of these things. I'll have to look them up, but I can get back to you on that. And if I have to report them with a 941, I will. I just got to look up the tax. I got to have my girl look up the who does my books for me to look that stuff up. But I'll get all that stuff to you. I know my homework. Oh, yeah.
So just so you know, for me to qualify you, I'd have to kind of know this information.
Right.
You know, who's your who's your accountant? What's her name?
Her name is Barbara Walters.
Barbara
Walters, Walters. And but I can get in touch with her, and I can get back to you. Or I tell you what, why don't we do this? Let me put these quarters. I have some half dollars in here too. I've got some.
Well,
let
me ask you this.
Yeah.
So if we don't know financials, that's okay. There is another way to qualify, and we can get financials. You know, I have a doc collector that will contact you to get these documents for you.
Okay.
But until then, you can qualify through the suspension test. So tell me a little bit about your business.
Oh, you're going to like this, my suspension. We've actually put them on, we have these units that test the strength, the tensile strength, what's known as tensile strength for these suspenders. We stretch these things out like you would not believe. We're talking about 20 feet these things will go before they break. I mean, we can stretch them way out, and they do a great job. I can send you a hot video of that happening if you want. This thing is sweet.
I don't think so. So you do suspenders, okay?
Yeah.
And did you experience any kind of supply chain disruption getting these materials for your suspenders?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a lot of problems. Hold on one second here, Samantha. Hold on, this might be my accountant coming in. Hold on here. Hello?
Tim, it's Tom.
Hi, what's up? Tom.
Not much, my friend. How you doing?
I'm good. I have Samantha on the line, and she's going to help us. Can you help me get some of these financials for the suspension test hanged out for Samantha here? Is that possible?
No, Tim. Is it possible you can send me your bank statements and your application or no?
Well, yeah, we're going to do that, but first I'm going to find out the stuff about the suspension license here and the testing we've been doing. to test the health of the company. And we need that for Samantha. Can you help me with that, Tom? By the way, you're late calling me, Tom. You were supposed to call me at 15:15 or 10 after. What happened?
I was in a meeting. I, like you, have important clients.
You do? Okay. All right. Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
guys that actually work with me.
I'm not an important client, Tom.
No, you didn't even work with me yet. How could you be a client of mine if you didn't give me your documentation? You didn't take my deal. We didn't even fund you. So no, you're just a regular Joe right now.
You
want to become a client, you can become a client.
You got to sweet talk me, Tom, and you got to sweet talk me in an East Tennessee accent. Do it right now. Boom. Come on, Frank Rizzo, make it happen. Sweet talk me in an East Tennessee accent, Tom. Well, I guess he didn't want to help me, did he, Samantha? Some of these guys are rude in the East. Over here in Jersey, they can get kind of rude. But I'm glad you're moving to Dallas. They're nice and sweet in Dallas, so it'll be really good. So I'm glad you're much more kind than he is. That guy's not good. He's probably the kind of guy that likes to engage in potty humor.
So tell me more about your supply chain. What did you experience?
Well, during COVID, we had to get the fabric materials, right? And we have a little bit of a trade secret with our fabric materials, our stretchy fabric to make the things go stretchy out 20 feet. So I can't give you the secret since this call is being recorded. However, our supplier for those comes out of the Gaza Strip. We have one supplier that comes out of the Gaza Strip, and we have another one in Cambodia, and a third down in Mozambique, Africa. And so all of the shipping and stuff like this was kind of clogged up there. Remember that when there was clogging up happening over there in
and when did you experience that?
Between 2020 and 2021, and some into 2022.
Okay.
It was no fun. I got to tell you that, and we lost some money on the deal too.
Okay, was it all of 2020 and all of 2020?
Well, it was from about March of 2020 through about April or May of 2022 is when everything started to really normalize again.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was tough.
Did you just, if you couldn't get that supplies, did you have to supplement it with any other kind of supplies and substitution for those things?
Oh no, we don't settle. We use the very best. We use the very best materials for our suspenders. Oh yeah.
You had to completely shut down your operations.
Well, correct? It just completely delayed it. We could do some stuff, like for instance, all the silver fittings we could still make. We could get the silver from the LBMA. I had some friends of mine that know Jamie Dimon, and he can manipulate the price of silver down so I can get a good supply and chop up some 1,000-ounce bars. And we can get those things through there faster than Jeff Hanneman gets a spider bite in a hot tub. Even faster than that.
Okay. And were you forced to shut down for any length of time?
Well, we didn't completely shut down, but we did come close. We had to lay some people off for a little bit of time. Just kind of say, hey, we don't need you fabric guys for a little while, but we can use the silver people. And so we did have some problems there. So, yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. Now, your voice is sounding really subdued right now, Samantha. What can I do to kind of bring you back to life here and get you more excited about this?
No, I'm taking notes.
Oh, okay.
Very detailed in our approach.
All right, very nice.
When I put this in, my dot collectors, ERC
your dot matrix collectors?
Yes.
Nice.
So
yeah.
So that way they know, because if it is a suspension test, they want to be as detailed as possible to make sure that you qualify because you were affected by COVID.
Right.
And so that's why I'm just taking notes and I'm trying to be as detailed as possible. Okay.
Nice.
So, were your current or potential clients or customers, did you have disruptions in sales? Did you see, obviously you probably...
Oh yeah, we had lots of disruptions. Oh yeah, we had lots of disruptions, lots of issues with the sales, and so we had to kind of, it was tough. It was a tough time, as it was for probably a lot of people, So whatever we can do to get, compensation for it. And do you know any insider information by any chance? Maybe anything about
I wish
the
I
markets?
did. I mean, if you have the winning lotto numbers, let me know.
All right, I'll do. Yes, indeed. If I can only turn back time, I could win the lottery in 1988. That'd be nice.
And were any of the people that were working for you, did they have to wear masks? Did you have to do temperature checks? Did you have to make your
Yeah, we were pretty thorough with the people. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty details of it, but let me just say that it involved the thermometer.
Because that would help me.
What's you? Okay, well, all right. Well, if you're asking for
Yeah,
it,
if they had to wear masks, if they had to get temperature checks.
Yeah. Okay, here's the details. You asked for it. Now, don't be mad at me, but I'm going to tell you. We made them wear shields, masks, and we checked their thermometer. We checked their temperature anally through the rectum because that's the most efficient way. Those little thermometers you hold with your hand that you put on their forehead, those don't work. So we had people come in that get COVID, so we had to do it anally for everybody that came in every day through the butt. That way we know it's detailed. That's the most efficient way to get a temperature reading. Works every single time.
Did you have to do social distancing?
Oh yes, we did social distancing. We made sure everybody was 6 feet apart. That was the rule, and we stuck to it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
And were you forced to offer like fewer hours? Did your employees not work as much?
Right. No, they did not work as much. Some of them were a little bit against the rectal thermometer stuff. We had troubles, but we made it work. But yeah.
Did you have to shut down earlier than you would have?
Oh yeah, our hours were cut. Yeah, because there wasn't as much going on.
Okay. Did your employees have to work from home? Is that possible?
Oh no, and we're in a factory setting, ma'am, so everybody had to come in and do their thingamajig to make it happen. Yes, indeed. Okay. Everybody was crab walking though for a while, kind of like Robert Trujillo, on stage typically. Yeah.
Okay, and did you have to get fiberglass or any of these?
Oh yeah, we put all those protectors up everywhere because there's no way that the virus can hop over the little protectors on your face and in between workstations. So yeah, it just
did you have to do extra sanitation, cleaning? Did you?
Oh yes, and we made them listen to Welcome Home Sanitarium as well too. If they're going to be clean, we're going to make sure they listen to the music that reflects cleanliness. So yes, indeed, we had to sedate some employees to take their temperatures according to the science that we were told. So the sedation was involved: sanitation, sedation, and sacrilegion. I mean, no, not sacrilegion, sedimentarius, something like that. But anyways.
What about trade shows? I'm assuming
trade shows. Yes. Oh, I love to go to trade shows. They're the funnest.
Did you not attend those while you were in?
Oh yeah. No, we did not attend those. We did not attend the trade shows. And we did not go to any metal concerts either. No heavy metal concerts. Now, they could attend the country music festival if they liked, but no heavy, because why? You're probably guessing why not any metal concerts, because typically there's moshing and slam dancing. And if there's moshing and slam dancing, Samantha, what does that mean? You can't be 6 feet apart, can you?
Right. Okay. And then how are your customer-facing operations impacted? How did you operate for the different...
We masked them all. We masked all the faces. We made sure they were masked up. Yeah.
Okay. And then were your office operations impacted in any way that we haven't discussed?
There's the psychological element to it, probably, so if we can get some damages for psychology, that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe throwing a couple of ESP guitars too. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Okay. So based on this information, I think I have everything I need. If I don't, I will happily call you back with the information that I'm missing. You will get a few emails from ERC. One of them will probably be from a dot collector. What they're going to ask for is when you get into QuickBooks and you get to, what they're going to ask for is your 941 and
one correction though. The gold John Wick coin, I think, is 32 millimeters, not 34 millimeters. Just as a point of correction there. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Right.
Either way, that's only because I don't know your financials.
Right, no, that's fine. So I'll tell you what, Samantha, I do have to go, so let's do this. Call me back on Friday at exactly 6:10 p.m. Eastern time. That's over on the East Coast here, because I'm in Parsippany, New Jersey, as I mentioned before. And by then I'll probably will have all my financials together. I can give you everything. We can go through this, and we just won't talk potty humor, number one, and we won't talk trade secrets either. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you Friday. You promise you'll call me back, Samantha?
I will call you back.
What time? What time?
6:15 Eastern Standard Time on Friday.
6:10 Eastern Time Friday. Right. You got it. All right. Very good.
It's right in front of me.
All right. Sounds good. All right. You take care. Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. All right. Bye.
Right. Dang. Could have kept it going for longer, but hey, we'll take it. Oh my goodness. Now, I did not. I was reluctant, because if I was going to ask her who her father was, she probably would have hung up immediately. I had to really just kind of sweet talk her into this and keep my, because I want to try to milk this through at least one more call. You know what I'm saying? And so there's that. And next time, though, I'll whip out the guitar for her. So we'll see. All right. Very good. Bass so heavy to make your O-ring go. That's right, exactly. All right, thank you, Silver Wolverine. Appreciate it. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Did you get the... Oh, I did not get to see Fight Club yet. I need to watch that. I want to see that. Somebody else, a scammer, actually told me about Idiocracy or whatever, which is a Mike Judge movie. I need to see that, too. All right, let's get back up to it. We've got no IQ. When you're left speechless, go to the algorithm. That's right, brother. Indeed, if you don't want to know what to say in a video, just type algorithm on there. Every little bit does help. I appreciate that. Thank you, Copper Owl Coins. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Had to have a little fun. All right. And we've got Father Duck says here. Good long comment here as we march on through these comments. Let's see what he's got to say. He says, hey, Sal. And good morning, folks. I want to point out something to everybody. Yesterday in South Florida, I went to a Chase Bank to get money out of the ATM, and I couldn't take out what I needed. The bank has put capital restrictions on what customers can take out. It usually allows you to take out up to 75 notes at one time. This time it was only 40 notes, no matter what the denominations. So if you took out 205s, that was your limit for the entire day. Wow. I did just that to see what would happen, and I went to 2 other ATM locations, and it would not allow me to take any more. Note, my account was originally allowing me to take up to 2,000 a day, not anymore. Also, I want to point something out. If you're going to buy silver and gold, only buy what you plan on keeping for a long time. That's right, exactly. You're exactly right. And I'd be very curious, Father Duck, what you could do at the counter at the bank. See what you can get out of the counter. I'd be very curious to see what that is. Very good. Yeah, so I think probably Fauci would count that as a COVID death, colonic stacker. That's right. Yeah, she did not flinch about the Jeff Hanneman spider bite. That happened, I think, probably in 2009 when he actually got bitten. But then he became, that was a pretty bad recluse, if I'm not mistaken. And he couldn't use his arm, and he got the drinking. I think he died of alcoholism, actually. He just drank himself into a depressive state, and then he died. But he was the one that wrote Ghost of War from the South of Heaven. Great tune, by the way. But he's really big into the Wehrmacht and World War II history. Jeff Hanneman was. All right, let's see here. And we've got No IQ says, you can't fool me. I slowed the video down and saw what you did there. Harry Potter, you are not. All right, thank you, No IQ. I am not Harry Potter. You're right. No fodder for Harry Potter. We've got good... Hey, thank you guys for putting up with me during this phone call, Mr. Cloud Puffer. That's right. That's right. Very good. Oh, my goodness gracious. Zardoz is still with us here. Good to see you guys. Did somebody super chat while I was on the phone? I'm looking back here and see whoever did. If they did, thank you for that. I don't think they did. Okay, I thought I saw somebody, but maybe not. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. We've got Dakini Woman. Bless you, Sal, for all your reporting, important information for all of us. Even though I'm not in the U.S., I am wary and cautious and only keeping enough money in my bank accounts to cover essential expenses that come out automatically. Anything extra goes into precious metals. Sadly, I don't see any of my friends paying attention to any of this and keeping large amounts in their banks. Yep, I know it's a tough thing, and I've got some money in savings too, and I've thought about pulling a substantial amount out and spreading it out in different locations of friends where I know they're got some pretty secure storage, fire protected storage, and that type of thing. But anyways, you got to do whatever you can be comfortable with. But it is a pretty troubling world we live in now. Ted's World, pretty sure that £5 note you hold is no longer legal tender. Maybe not. Yeah, probably true. Another reason not to hold fiat. The legal ones are plastic with a transparent window in them. All right, thank you, Ted's World. I don't have any of the new ones. Would like to get one, but that's pretty cool. Yes, indeed. Just goes to show you, Mary will always give thanks, says here in this video about the panic at the huge bank. Says a few months back there was a claim that they were going to dismantle the Federal Reserve as well as the IRS. They know that people are waking up to these needless institutions, and they were never going to help Americans, but instead profit from it and keep the rich richer and the poor poorer. Hopefully more people will start waking up when they see the banks refuse to give them their funds. You're right, Marie, and there was also some rumor that the Treasury was going to absolve the Fed or dissolve the Fed. That never happened either. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. All right, there you go. That's right, Electric Ninja. All right, let's see here. And we've got Tessa Cunningham, the great Tessa Cunningham. Oh, she actually was one of the 3 that participated in the Sal's Gal calendar that we had briefly. And now another channel is going to try to do a version of the Sal's Gal calendar. Or not a Sal's Gal calendar itself, but his own version, Pistol Pack and Pilot. And of course, where is this thing? Come on, let's make this happen here. Anyways, let's see here. Let's put this here. Let me get this thing going. I don't know what happened to this one window. All right. Where are we at? Come on, CAC. All right, now we're ready to read it. Bank run stories I kept seeing, and my bank lady said cash isn't going anywhere yet anyway, so fingers crossed. I'm in a credit union. In my mind, it's better, probably not by much. Yes, it is better. You're right, Tessa. These bank run stories, that's right, they're all over the place. And I think a credit union is probably the best way to go, or better way to go. I do agree with you. Yes, indeed. For sure. All right, and we've got Brian Gotti says here, I just bought 4 more ounces of silver. I can't save money, but I can stack silver and can't wait to do some trading for some gold someday. I hope the silver to gold ratio goes down. After the crash of '08, I lost huge for me, but I just started stacking while I'm on disability. Literally don't have a lot to do. I stare at my silver and gold. My gold is jewelry, and it's nice stuff. My silver is small bars and rounds. I refuse to use plastic money. There you go, Brian, and I pray that you will be able to get off disability soon and that you feel better. But thank you, sir. Very good. Good to see Michael Phillip is here. Saj Habib is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Strong Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see you. C4T is here with a thumbs up. And I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Got a fairly decent crowd tonight. Carrie Turan says, you know, they're all working together towards controlling all transactions, processes to protect us. What a bunch of BS. Exactly. That's right. Yep. Always thought that was kind of suspicious stuff here. Very good. Nighthawk says, one day this Ponzi scheme will fail. Hopefully the steps will be taken and accumulating PMs will serve their purpose when it does. And hopefully the food and water I've prepped will be enough. Hopefully so. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Nighthawk. Appreciate that. I got Jacob Ramanathan. Jacob Ramanathan. That's a pretty cool name. I like that. He says, I always wonder if the government would attempt to seize our bullion like they did before, since cash isn't on the gold standard anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen the way it has occurred before. I don't think they could get away with it. I really don't. I think you see less people complying. Yes, let's see here. Very good. Let's march on through. But thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I just don't think that would happen. And because they don't need it to happen anyway, too. I think probably what's going to happen is they're just going to reset the currency system. All right, very good. We got Monzister. Let's get over here. Monzister says the following. I feel like the U.S. wants to start an economic civil war with the American people. The way things are going really seems likely to me that it could possibly happen. I know it won't be one of them to play games with me and the money and the things I own, but a lot of people aren't going to see, though, what's happening, and they're going to let it happen. After the fact, they'll understand by that time it will be too late. Yep, I agree. Let's take this call. Scammer. Hello? Hello? Auto-dialed. Robocall. Robo-dialer. And it's going to disappear. Yep, monster. By then it might be too late. So it's a good thing we're all awake here. We've got Count Derpula. Count Derpula says, seems gold and silver has been disappearing from COMEX and London vaults pretty quickly. Where did it go? In other vaults off to the markets and in the vaults of central banks? Why? Why pull it out of already assayed physical vaults? It happens. There's inflows and outflows, but there's been a lot more outflows as of late. And I really can't explain it, but it has been record lows, and I haven't been keeping up with it here lately because there's been some restocking of the LBMA vaults and COMEX vaults. Still very low, but I don't know where it's going. All right. Let's see here. We've got King Silver says, no, the government, they would never mess anything up. Come on, Uncle Sal, it's not the government. So many people rely on the government. That's right, exactly, King Silver. King government they rely on. That's right. Very, very good. Stack 'em High says, doesn't everyone know at this point the banks are run by criminals? And criminals are going to crime. If you have more money in the bank and you need to pay your bills, you're straight off to gambling. FDIC insurance is an illusion. Be your own bank as much as you can. That's right. That's the bottom line. That's right, exactly. Back your own money. Have your own gold reserves. Your own gold-backed gold. All right. Very good. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. By the way, I haven't had to do a single push-up tonight, and I'm raring to go. That's right. Raring and ready to go for push-ups tonight, if the need were to arise. My kitten is a grandmaster. Let's move our funds to a different bank, one that will allow you to withdraw someone else's funds, even if that person is a millionaire. Yeah. I think it'd be nice to see some sort of private, small banking institution or big bank that's for the people, but likely that's not going to happen. But hey, it would be very nice to see how that could work as a bank. All right. Red Crawler, there might be a premium on physical fiat cash soon. Yes, there might be. Can you imagine? Cash is so much in demand, it becomes a premium. Wow. That'll be something. That would be deflation, technically, right? Anyways, David Powers, this is why you should bank local and community-driven banks. Never had an issue. There you go, David. Smart move. And let's see, we got Brendan College. Says here, and I quote, I've been loading up on precious metals and crypto recently. Took some physical cash out of the bank for emergencies and only keeping enough money in the bank to pay for a month or so of expenses. At the moment, I'm really heavily focusing on crypto, since I think we have just come out of the bottom of the bear market to the next bull market in crypto. I'll go back to focusing on precious metals. There you go. All right, there you go. And there's some people that have done very well with crypto, and in turn done very well with gold and silver as well too. All right, 7 hours sleep. Have a great night. Thank you, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Have a good night. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you being here, CCT. You guys check out his channel. Saj Habib says, hello, Sal. Been a while. How's everybody doing? Been busy trading crypto and picked up 2 1,000-ounce bars and 2 kilo bars of gold. Wow. Saj, that is amazing. Man, that is crazy wild that you picked up that much. 2 kilos of gold and 2,000-ounce bars. That is amazing indeed. Man, you might be able to afford a super chat here. No. Or PayPal. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's see. Very good. All right. Whoa, hold on a second, folks. Look at this. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. No IQ is at work. He says, just want to let you know, I'm thinking about you in the computer. No exercise necessary. Thank you so much. Thank you, No IQ, for that. I don't know. You may not even be hearing this, but thank you for that PayPal. I'll tell you what. He's not here hearing it. So we're going to do 25 push-ups in his honor anyway. Yes, I got to get a little bit of exercise in here, so thank you, No IQ, for that, and very, very kind of you. For those of you who don't know, I'll explain this. Typically, what happens for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do a push-up. It's kind of my way, kind of like, having a little bit of fun with it, and you can make me sweat and breathe heavy by doing that. So every dollar donated via Super Chat is a 1 push-up equals 1 push-up or 1 exercise. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family is 2. Yes, indeed, is 2. So let's do 25 push-ups for No IQ. Even though he sent $25, we're doing half of what I owe him. But I just got to get a little blood flowing here, so we'll do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. There we go. Oh, all right. That was harder than I wanted it to be, but we got it done. Thank you. All right. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, No IQ. I know you're not hearing me, but I appreciate you, brother. He's working hard now. All right. Thank you. Rocky believes they're real. By the way, this video was inspired by Rocky. Christopher K. says gold and silver can disappear as well if there's a counterparty who holds it for you. That's true. That's right. It sure can. Whoa, look at this, folks. Lars Job has just popped in and dropped a tactical nuke of Salivate Metal channel memberships to the community. He dropped 50 of them. Wow, look at this. Nicole B was given one. Dark Knight, all these people are getting them now. Wow. That is very kind of you, Lars. I owe you 50 exercises. And I think we are going to do, there's some people that aren't in the chat right now, too. It's crazy. All right. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Man, thank you, Lars. Very kind of you. Let's do some curls. Yes, indeed. I'll do these in groups of, I'll do 30 curls, and I'll figure out the other exercise to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Thank you, Lars. You are the man. We're going to do 20 razor kicks now. Wow. I haven't done the razor kicks in a while, so this ought to be interesting. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Wow, thank you again, Lars. That was amazing. All these things. All right, razor kicks. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. All right. Whew. Now I'm definitely getting the exercise in. Thank you so much, Lars. And thank you, No IQ. Very kind of both you guys. Wow. People are going to get emails and notifications that they got some plenty of good of these channel memberships here. Very good. Thank you, guys. All right. Stephen Parker, or Stephen Parker. All right. Says here. All right. Thank Electric Ninja. Member for 1 month as an honorary citizen. Thank you. Well, CBDCs create high demand for anonymous currency, gold and silver. Yes, I think you'll see more and more people, certainly, come into the world of precious metals and any other kind of alternative currencies out there. I think they will, yeah. I think it'll bring more attention to it. All right. Steven says, let's apply some facts here. The old electronic banking system has been in use now 30 years. It is ironed out by quirks in the system long ago. We can take this as a given because we have used it many times, paying bills, moving money to different accounts with no issues. But now all of a sudden, this once, hold on a second here. I got to get this thing opened up here. Once stalwart reliability has become clunky and unfit for purpose, it seems unlikely to me. Surely we wouldn't deliberately sabotage this old system just to try to nudge people into the new and not fully trusted CBDCs such as FedNow, because apparently it will eliminate all of these issues and glitches of the old system that were never a problem until just now. I smell rat. Yep, I agree. That's what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I mentioned in the video. Government creates a problem that only they can fix, right? That's the way it works. All right. And let's go over here and take care of this. Technical glitch is what all the banks will say when the digital side doesn't work. We are sorry, we cannot give you your money so you can eat. However, fill out this FDIC claim and then we'll get back to you your $1,000 loaf of bread. That's right, Titan. The Global Warmer, thank you so much. The Global Warmer with a super chat here says, I'm forcing my buddy, the Hawaiian Fish Keeper, to listen. Oh, man. All right. Welcome to Hay and Fish Keeper. And thank you. All right. The Global Warmer is steering you in the right direction. I hope you like it. I hope I don't disappoint the Global Warmer with this. But yes, indeed. And I'm glad you're here listening. We have fun on these live streams. And we answer comments from viewers. And we also say hello to you. So thank you. And I owe the Global Warmer 5 exercises. We're going to do 5 push-ups for the Global Warmer now. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Here we go. All right. For Hay and Fisher, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Yeah, Hay and Fisher, we talk about precious metals on this channel. Gold, silver, sometimes platinum and palladium as well. And all the things that can affect the price of them. We talk about what kind of cool coins that may be coming out that are made of precious metals and that type of thing. And we've got Brad. Not only is it a high yield savings account, it also is restricted to the number of times you can do Reg DD. I'm not sure what that last part means, but there is restrictions on it. I think the amount of times you can withdraw. All right, pathetic Prepper says, useful info. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Pathetic Prepper. Appreciate that, sir. Citizen Gazar says here, and I quote directly, says the following. I don't know why anyone thought this was a good idea. Just look at Apple's history. They have always been proprietary. They control the products you buy. You cannot readily self-repair or customize any of their products. Why would this type of operation be any different, especially partner with one of the main orchestrators of the modern world's eventual demise, banks? Their insatiable need for the acquisition of power. Maybe all of these people now realize what a disaster forcing a country's population into CBDC will almost likely be, and that's not even taking any probable immoral application, like putting expiration or other controls into the CBDCs. That's right. ESG, diversity, equity, and inclusion being parts of it, for sure. All right. And Father Duck says, Chase Bank in Florida is now restricting cash withdrawals from the ATMs as of yesterday. So it's getting more widespread. Crazy. Wow. Makes you wonder what's going on. I got my chaser now. THS, good to see you. Welcome. Nickel Stacking is here. Good to see you. Oh, man. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, another 50 push-ups. Wow. Zardoz, man, I tell you what, if you drop a tactical nuke, I'll probably have to do the same thing. Man, that's crazy. I'll break up the exercises, but we'll do it. We'll do it if that's the case, but let's see if it happens. All right, let's see here. JAES1 says, I had no idea about the UVA light reflection commented on. No wonder what the implications are. Yes. And by the way, UV light can be used as a security feature for some silver products. With banks doing that, it will cause bank runs. Exactly right, Rocky Superstar. It sure will. It sure will. All right. We've got Medio Ocampo says, silver does not fall, silver goes on sale. Given the high premiums on silver, it's a good thing. There you go, yep. And very, very high premiums. Indeed. And we've got T-Girl Amber says, too many stupid people out there. I am going to start the El Banco de Amber and make a big payday. Easiest and most legal scam. Banks, that's right, that's right. The Global Warmer with another $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says he's the Hawaiian fish keeper, but his YouTube channel is Hay in Fish Keeper. Okay, we're making a video on building his pond right now. Oh, that's cool, man. So check out Hay in Fish Keeper on YouTube, and he is in Hawaii, and he's building a pond for his fish right now. So that's really cool. That's pretty amazing. That's nice. Very cool. Let's do 5 more quick push-ups for the Global Warmer here. Let's make it happen. That's really cool, man. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Global Warmer. Thank you, brother. That's pretty cool. Hay in Fish Keeper is the YouTube channel name. All right. And let us march on through here. We've got Richard Metcalf. I actually think that might raise rates another 25 points if the banks can take it. Big if. I think they're going to do it too. I could be wrong, but another profound reason to be your own bank. That's right. And Rick Kurat says, this is one sweet koala, I might add. Yes, thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Koala and that showings there from 2012. World Money Wins, who's got a great channel. You should check out. Says the following. I'm going to get the where. There we go. Make this thing work. Love the older fill-in Krug. Always order the random date Krugs in hopes of getting an older one. Yes. I think it'd be cool to get a 1967 one just for the historic. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Mark B is here. I'm going to see Mark B. And let's see here. Oh, where are we at? Let's march on up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We need only 10 more to get to 100 thumbs up tonight. Richard B says, people who are naive, too trusting, people who didn't heed the warning signs. That's right. It's good to be prepared. You don't have to overdo it, but there's ways to protect yourself without going too crazy. You don't need to go too crazy. Andy Jinkerson says, you'd think America would use their gold reserves to do the same, but can they? Is that yellow stuff there to sell? That's the thing. We want to know. We need a transparent audit. Be your own bank. It's as simple as that. That's right, Andy. Be your own bank. And let's see here. Very good. Okay, there you go. Our JM Unleashed has posted a link to HAYN Fishkeeper. Let's pin that. All right, very good. And we've got Mutant Rife says the GDP of Russia had dropped from being like Italy and went down to lower than Brazil soon after the war. I wonder what it is like now. Yes. Wow, and I didn't know it dropped down. Yeah, probably has somewhere in between there, probably closer back to Italy again. They're trying to find other ways to get around some of these things. Have been marginally successful at it. Yes, indeed. Let's see, and we've got the Global Warmer says, just finished up a job in Rio Linda, only telling you because you're a Rush fan. Thank you. All right, nice. All the way from Rio Linda. Good job, the Global Warmer. That's awesome, man. Yes, indeed. All the way in Rio Linda. Culture of Currency, the Maltese cross coin. I actually did a video on a Maltese. It's called the Golden Eagle Culture of Currency. You ought to check it out on my channel. It's by the Germanium Mint. It's called the Golden Eagle. It's a €5 coin from Malta. It's beautiful. If you get a chance to check that video out, I encourage you to do that. Oh, Lars, I think I actually have a 67 Krug in my safe. Whoa, Lars, that's cool, man. You might have a 67 Krugerrand. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. That is Haywan Fisher, Fishkeeper, Sal. Hawaiian Fisher. There you go. Okay, I see it now. Okay. It's Hawaiian Fishkeeper. Hawaiian. It's just a play on the word Hawaiian. Okay, there you go. All right. Very good. All right, and let's see here. Joseph Contini, let's explore. The thumbs up button was hit very lightly. Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to crush the thumbs up button, folks, because you might need it again next time you're back here. All right. David Koenig says, I'm excited to see an Austrian 100 Corona on display. A great gold bullion coin that gets too little attention despite it being the lowest premium. Yep, it's right under, it's 9/10 of an ounce. And I think that's one of the reasons why you don't see them too much. They're not that much in demand. But I do like the coin, indeed. It is really cool. And I thought I'd bring it out. I very rarely do bring it out, but I thought I'd bring it out for this display. All right. Very, very good. Let's march on up here. Hawaiian. There you go. I like that. Hawaiian. Canadian Silver Seeker. I agree diversification is king. Happy stacking, eh? That's right, Canadian Silver Seeker. You're exactly right. My silver journey. I'm so glad I found precious metals. Just wish I had sooner. I'm with you, brother. I know. I hear you. Der Nibelung is here. How will CBDC work when we want to fund foreign entities? No more plain loads of money. Yes. Well, as long as there's cash, they'll find a way. And the cash is not going away even with CBDC. And I honestly think there may be some avenues within the CBD system that will make them be able to do that discreetly. Because they control it, which means they can hide it much easier, much quicker. Der Nibelung. See what I'm saying? I think they'll find a way. Where there is a CBDC, anything digital can be transformed or what have you. Max M. Nice one, Sal. Thank you, Max. Appreciate that. Let's refresh these comments, see what's there. My silver journey is here. By the way, my silver journey's got a nice YouTube channel. You guys should check out if you get a chance. Good to see you in my silver journey. All right, let's get down here to what may be the bottom of these comments. Nope. Here's the bottom of the comments. No IQ. Like you said, we'll see how this all plays out in the end. We sure will. Yes, indeed. Sooner or later, something's got to give and something will be revealed. You're right. No IQ. You're exactly right. Bosnian Stacker, keep on melting. Thumbs up. Thank you, brother. 20 ounces. Poured to be pounded. And that was the largest amount that I've ever shown poured on my channel. 20 ounces is pretty cool. Bill457 is here. Good to see you, Bill. Welcome. Glad you're here, sir. Just another Oglesby. It says here. But they didn't sell palladium. Isn't that where most of it comes from? Also, if they sell the gold to their citizens, they keep it in the country while deleting rubles instead of having illegal ship it out to the country back home. Yeah, they sell palladium and platinum too, I think, and they have other areas to be able to make that happen. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Good to see SF Stacker, aka 47 is here, as well as David Williams. Glad to see you guys joining us tonight. Bosnian Stacker says, this is one. That is one way to go. Thumbs up. That's right. 20 ounces silver pour to be pounded. Part 2. That was a fun video to make. If you get a chance to check that out. Not many people have seen those older videos. Count Derpala, Bank of Derkupicus. Behold my field of meat. Is that meat? All right. Thank you. Or beef. Something like that. All right, we've got Gold Chick says, all banks are evil and bad, and Fed now is the mark of the beast. Yes. Kind of scary what's coming. Gas Girl is here. Good to see you. Lex59 says, Russia is also taking gold in for oil and gas trade. That adds up to their stock. Yes, that's right, indeed. Taking in gold as well as maybe so. From the BRICS nations. That's LIX59. Does that mean Super Bowl 59? Maybe so. All right, good to see Incognito Montoya. Welcome. Glad you're here. Good to see you. Bobby Crush says, if you think the USA has thousands of tons of gold, you're living in a cloud cuckoo land. Well, Bobby, we really don't know for absolute sure, but the thing is until it's proven otherwise, I'm inclined to think it's there. But hey, I can understand why people don't. K. Hussein, Russia is finished. I wouldn't bet on that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, Kay. And I'm not rooting for Russia in any way, shape, or I'm rooting for the Russian people, but I'm not rooting for Putin. Let's see here. All right, then, Electric Ninja. Which silver would go below 21 now? Yes, it'd be a good buying opportunity. We'll see what happens. All right. Andy, you're going to be fit. Good job. Keep up the great work. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Try my best here. Just Phil says, I can't get that phrase out of my mind. Tons of gold. Wow. Yeah. Lots of gold. Lots and lots of gold. Explore. Right Hand Reaper. Thank you. Check. Thank you, brother. And Heavy Mental 1000. Once the CBDC is in place, the Federal Reserve. Hold on a second here. The Federal Reserve will have this ability to prevent people from purchasing precious metals. It will be a lot harder. They can make it a lot harder to buy them online, that's for sure. But I don't think it'll happen right away. It'll be quite a while before that actually happens, but you're right. They could have the power to do it. Thanks for the update, says Michael 5. Thank you, Michael. And we are here. U.S. has more gold than we know, I suspect, and we probably have some of it stashed in places you wouldn't think to look. Now, that is the other possibility. That is a real possibility that we may actually have more than what we're stating as well, too. And Lars, you're actually the first person who has made that statement. And actually, No one thinks about that could be the case. Just like China is holding their secrets close to the cuff, we could be too. That's very true. Lars, that's actually a very good point. All right. Let's see here. Oh. Culture of currency. That's a classic coin. I like the Maltese cross coin minted by the Pressburg Mint. Is also a worldwide coin. Not sure why Malta is over 2 this year. We both is over 2 this year, but both are amazing. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's good to see Malta. They've actually got a couple of coins released by the mint there, Germanium Mint. But yeah, that's pretty cool. The Pressburg Mint has one too. Fred Farkle says, let's explore. That's right. Let us explore indeed. Thank you, brother. And my voice is getting scratchy now. But you know what? We're going to do something we've not done in a while. We're going to play a little game here. By the way, good to see Liquid Electrum. The Coin Collectorium is here. Welcome, Liquid Electrum. Good to see you. Let's see here. Do you have a secret stack of Obama, Biden, Bush rounds? No secret stash of those, Ardos. Yeah, thankfully I don't have any of those of any source, but it is very good. All right. Okay. That's right. Cheyenne Mountain. That's very true. Very good point. All right, so here we go. We're going to play a little game. If you go to my channel, you literally, if you go to search, I've got over 6,000 videos, which means that you can search for anything over here, and a video is going to pop up. So we're going to play a fun little game here, but there's a couple little ground rules. Only after I type the word go, I want you to come up with a crazy, wild, and zany search term, and let's see what pops up. See if you can break the search. But the rules are no more than 3 words. It's got to be actual words from the English language, no proper names. Yes, they can be a little bit naughty. They can be a little bit spicy, but just not overly vulgar. So with that being said, let's see what kind of crazy, wild ideas you come up with. Go! Let's see who's going to come up and put the 3 pluses before. 3 pluses before the search term. 3 pluses, very important. 3 pluses before the search term. And I forgot to type the word go. Dang it. Go and 3 pluses, just like this. And then your search term. 3 pluses. There you go. All right. Very good. All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's do a couple of more to go, and then we'll see what we've got here. All right, everybody stop. I don't have access to that little emoticon quickly, but we got it here. Good stuff. All right, very good. All right. All right, we're going to do, you know what? Liquid Electrum knows how to get the attention. Funky Town, he put it in with a super chat. That's pretty clever. Very clever. So we're going to go and see what happens when we type in. Plus, it's actually a good search term. Funky Town. Let's see what comes up with Funky Town. Oh, he broke the search. Dang it. He broke the search. All right, let's find something else. Let's go to a great big monkey from My Silver Journey. Great big monkey. All right, there we go. Okay, this is actually a good one. This is an older video from 7 years ago. So here's what we're going to do. I don't know if Jam Unleashed is still here or not, but good to see Butts are Flying Effect. But if you are here, or if Coin Collector can get it, this is there's this video, La Serena Silver Bars Unboxing, came up with the Great Big Monkey search term. So what we'll do is you'll watch this video called La Serena Silver Bars Unboxing from a company that doesn't exist anymore, by the way. But still, they're pretty cool bars. I still have them, by the way. And if you can check that video out. And when you do check that video out, let me know. Put in Great Big Monkey in the search term or in the comment section. Thumb up the video and let me know that you're watching from this live stream. Oh, there it is. James Unleashed is still here. He's posted a link to the video. So we're going to pin it. So check that video out and check it out from 7 years ago and post your thoughts in there. Yes, indeed. And put in the search term Great Big Monkey. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Well, we had a fun time tonight. Thank you, guys. My throat's about shot. I think a piece of cinnamon got stuck in my throat again. But you guys are great. Thank you for being here. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to all of you for being here tonight. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.